Game of the week. What's your game of the week? I'm excited to talk about mine.
Game of the week, man. You know, we had a scare with Jim Harbaugh, so you know where I'm going with this
Yep.
one. Had a scare, but them boys went out there and put that beating on them somebody correct me on
Denver.
this. Denver. Put the beating on them up in the mile high.
Yeah, up in my eye.
You know where
I got you.
where it's hard to breathe.
Yes.
And they did
I'm
that.
picking up what you're putting down.
But I just see Justin Herbert being healthy. You got J.K. Dobbins, Quentin Jensen. How y'all say his last name?
Johnson.
Are you sure it's Johnson? Because it's spelled
you
with an
coached there.
S-T-O-N.
You coached there for a minute.
Johnston. That's when I'm. There we go. See.
Yeah.
And then you got Ladd McConkey, right?
Yeah.
McConkey.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's been doing his thing. Them boys has been exciting. And then you got Darwin James Jr. back on that defense. I feel like they're going to go out there, give the Cardinals another beating after they just took a beating. I think this is going to be a good game for the Chargers to get two winning games, two streak win.
Couple wins under the belt. That's two.
Get two of them. So I'm going with the, you know what I'm saying, Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers, man. They just going to get it done for sure.
I love the quote by Harbaugh saying, like, unless he's basically flatlined, he'll be on the sideline.
He'll be on the sideline.
Unless his heart stops beating.
He said stop beating. Yeah.
No, what's the spread in this one?
2.5.
I do like the Chargers. The Cardinals, they put the ball on the ground like 6 times this year.
Yes.
They have taken advantage of turnovers, but the Chargers are very good when it comes to their turnover margin. I believe that they are +7 in turnover margin. They've only had, I believe, 2 turnovers on the year, 1 interception and 1 fumble. They're a team that loves controlling the football. They're a top 10 defense. They want to run the ball, even though they got Herbert and Johnston, McConkey, and all those cats. And I feel like this will be a good opportunity for them to get 2 in a row and get rolling a little bit coming out of that bye week they had a couple weeks ago. But I like that pick. I like Chargers -2.5 against the Cardinals. I just feel like the Cardinals, man, like they're a problem waiting to be exposed. I feel like they are every year. You know, like no shots at Kyler, but I feel like that's kind of the theme of his career so far. He's hot. He can be streaky. He can put up points on you, so that is dangerous. But again, the Chargers have a top 10 defense. They pride themselves on defense. They pride themselves on winning in the run game.
Yep.
I think they keep that up, and they do that against AZ this week. Let me take you to Chiefs at 49ers. The spread right now is -1.5 in favor of the Niners.
Yep.
Where are you going with this?
I want to hear it. Talk me into some.
I want to talk you into the Chiefs. Obviously, I'm a longtime Chiefs kind of hater. I'm waiting to see them fall and crumble. But, bro, I have some betting data for you guys on this game. For everybody watching, I dug a little deep in the bag here. I wanted to go Niners because obviously I'm friends with a few of their guys.
Yeah.
We love the Niners. George Kittle, Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, who's on IR at the moment, and also Fred Warner, who is the best linebacker in the league. I wanted every reason to bet on the Niners this game because I feel like it's like middle of the afternoon. It's not prime time. If it was prime time, I would lean a little bit more with the Chiefs. But since it's kind of like that midday afternoon game in San Francisco, I feel like this is one that San Fran wins. But here's the data, fellas. The Chiefs are 12-0 on Sunday games played on the West Coast. The 49ers are 0-4 in their last 4 October games as favorites against AFC opponents.
Gosh.
They have failed to cover the spread in each of their last 6 games as home favorites following a win. They just beat the Seahawks. And Andy Reid, in his era, since he's been the head coach there, he is 21-4 straight up after a bye week. The Chiefs are coming off a bye week. Mahomes is in a rut right now. I think he's got like 6 touchdowns and 6 interceptions, so he hasn't been throwing the ball. He hasn't been playing well. He hasn't been playing like Mahomes, and they're still a middle-of-the-road offense. Like, they have a great defense. They're still a middle-of-the-road offense, even though Mahomes hasn't been playing well. But with all this data, bro, I feel like this is where Mahomes starts to come to life after a week off, after a bye week. You know they're going to have him game planned up. I think this is as much of a lock as there is on the board.
I wanted to stay away from this game just because of that.
The magnitude. I mean, yeah, you got a repeat of the Super Bowl right now.
Pretty much.
Juggernauts going at it.
Yeah. So you taking Chiefs?
Yeah.
+1.
+1.5.
Damn. What's the over?
The over and under in this game is 47. So definitely over kind of looks a little tasty.
Yeah.
I think you got to ride with me. Everything I just kind of said right there, like that is.
That shit, it was big. It just, it scares me.
Why?
The 49ers, I don't know.
They pissed off for greatness?
No, I just, I'm a 49er.
That's true.
I'm a 49er diehard. And George been just going nuts these last few games.
Then go with the Niners. Don't be a pussy, bro.
No, I'm not going to be a pussy, but everything you said was, whoo.
I got you scared.
You do. I was going to take Niners.
Scared money don't make money. Go Niners.
Niners.
That's what I love to see. That's what I love to see.
Niners, fucking Niners.
Now we're gonna transition to our Ballsy picks of the week. Ballsy, as you guys know, Fire Ballsy, presented by Fireball. So many things make football great, but you know what the best thing is? Kicking the living shit out of your rivals, and there's absolutely no better feeling as an athlete or fan. This week, we just talked about it. You got a repeat. You got a rematch of the Super Bowl, Niners-Chiefs. Fireball Whiskey is here to give you the spark to ignite that rivalry all season long. Grab your football buddy, buy around, and reignite the rivalry flame. D, give me your Ballsy pick of the week. Obviously, we're taking an underdog here, but the Ballsy pick allows us, hey, are we going to get a little extra spicy, a little extra cinnamon in that thing and go money line? Who's yours?
My Ballsy pick this week, even though I just found out they taking my man out and putting in Russell Wilson. That just don't sit well with me, but
I think that's the right move, bro.
You think it's the right move?
I think you have enough out there on Justin Fields.
4-2.
I understand, but it's not like he's been like
immaculate. No, he's not immaculate, but he's
what did he throw for
games.
like 100-something yards last week? 1 touchdown?
They won.
I know they won, but like the Steelers are going to be in this spot. I feel like they're there every year. Or since Roethlisberger, they have winning seasons, but they win ugly because they have a great defense. They have an elite defense. I feel like you know what Justin Fields brings to the table. I know they're winning and they're 4-2. But I feel like if you continue with Justin Fields, not that like Russell Wilson's going to be head and shoulders above him, but I feel like Russell Wilson has a higher ceiling based on what they've shown on the resume so far in their careers. Like he'll be able to put you in better positions, I feel like.
Yeah.
That's my assumption.
I mean, yeah, he played.
Do what? 145 yards. Yeah, 145 yards last week in their win. But I feel like you could tap into more of that ceiling, open up the playbook a little more for somebody like Art calling the game.
Yeah.
Because if not, bro, you know what you have with Fields. Like, they're going to have to be a team that wins ugly all year long, has close losses. They're going to be a game above 500. They'll be scraping to get in the playoffs, and that fan base is going to be calling for Tomlin's head like they do every year because every year they just squeak in the playoffs and they lose the first round. I feel like that's the road they're going down if they stick with Fields.
But how does that divide the locker room when you got a quarterback that's winning and that he hasn't done anything wrong to be able to lose his spot? He's won games. He's only lost 2 close games. So why is this happening? What do you think that locker room feels about that? Oh, this week we just going to put in Russell.
I feel like if I'm speaking solely from a defensive perspective, you're happy you're 4-2. You don't mind if Justin's out there because you're winning.
Yeah.
But you also, I feel like I'm thinking the same way on like, hey, Russell could give us a better chance to win. Because if I'm on defense in that locker room, you know it's like every week it's like, hey, we're going to have to win this game. No matter what.
Of course.
You're not like leaning on the offense. Like I'm interested to hear like what would be your thoughts on that? If you're winning like close games or kind of ugly, like
we winning. That's the key. When you change that atmosphere, when you change what you already know, when you know a quarterback that's gonna run for the first down, quarterback that's gonna make he make crucial throws every once in a while. You expect it. You know how to run routes. You know how to get open with that type of quarterback. Now with Russell runs all over the place. Russell is a scramble quarterback. He will run. You have to scramble for you to get a big play. We've seen it in every team he's been with Seattle, with Denver. He is a quarterback. If you ain't scrambling, you ain't getting the ball. And you know them receivers in Pittsburgh ain't scrambling. They ain't.
I mean, you're saying Fields is a pocket passer?
He gets the ball out of his hands way faster than Russell does.
I feel like this could be, maybe I'm out of line saying this could be a comparable example. But when the Titans went with Tannehill, over Mariota when they finally benched Mariota to go Tannehill?
Well, it was a different scenario. They was both similar quarterbacks. Just Marcus at that point, I don't know what, he just wasn't feeling safe in that pocket. So he wasn't making the throws that he should have been making. But, you get a quarterback that has nothing to lose, that gets in there. He's slinging the ball. He's a slinger. Ryan Tannehill was a gunslinger. He didn't care if he throw a couple of interceptions because he's going to throw a few touchdowns. Russell is not a quarterback that has nothing to lose. He's not going to go out there and sling the ball for no reason. He's going to play his game.
Okay, so hang on. You played for him. Do you trust Coach Arthur Smith?
I do, but if
he's saying, like, if he's leaning to go with Russ for this game,
I don't think it's.
Don't you think he'd be standing on the table, saying like we need to keep Fields in because we're winning games, like we're good.
I'm sure he is doing that, but he has no pull. He's not the head man anymore. He has no pull. He's doing whatever the head man is telling him, and they probably upstairs like, how much did we just give Russell Wilson? Why is he not in the game yet?
They're not paying Russell.
But they traded him.
Denver,
so they picked up his contract.
No,
right?
bro, Denver's still paying that. They're paying Russell like minimum, yeah.
Minimum.
They're paying Russ minimum, bro.
Well, they probably then I'll give you that. They obviously want to see what Russ can do. If Russ goes out here and he loses to the Jets,
yeah, go ahead. I was just looking.
Do you pull him? Do you pull him and don't put him back in the game? If he goes out here and he loses to the Jets, don't get me wrong, even though they got Devontae.
But it'll be his first game.
That's what I'm talking about. You mess up the chemistry to try this out.
But what I'm saying is there's no chemistry right now on that offense. They don't have like an identity. They win ugly and they lean on the defense.
I mean, you got receivers outside barely running routes. I mean, it ain't the quarterback fault that they not running hard routes to get open.
Don't you think like if you're running half-ass routes, you kind of feeling some type of way who they got back there?
No, they've been doing that.
Pickens has been doing that.
They've been doing that. I mean, at the end of the day.
Well, but your ballsy pick, you're still going with Steelers. Like, I like Steelers in this game, too.
I'm going to take the Steelers just because overall the Steelers got a great defense to me. I feel like they got some of the best rushers on the outside. That is going to be key for this game. Obviously, getting to being able to pressure the quarterback, make plays in the back end. Like you said, the defense knows they got to win this game. So it don't matter what quarterback is in there. I feel like the Steelers defense is going to win this game. They're going to keep them in the game long enough for them offense to put points on the board, and they walk away with a W. So, yes, I'm going with the Steelers.
I like the Steelers, but I like the Steelers more just because I feel like they got Russ in there. And a question for you, do you feel like Devontae Adams brings enough juice to the Jets to where they can start to make a run?
If this dude plays and he been saying he was injured for the Raiders.
But you already know he was just not wanting to get injured until he got traded.
Of course. I don't know. I don't know. Because I'm a teams guy. I am a teams guy. And I'm sitting in the locker room like, if he ain't happy here, what he gonna do?
Well, he's back with his boy.
Oh, it don't mean nothing. I still feel like the man, he got weapons. And they what's going on?
I know, I'm curious how that depth chart, like how it affects kind of like Garrett Wilson. Because
how you think he feels right now? How you think Garrett feels?
I would like to assume excited.
No. I promise you. They was snickering this deal behind. He already at Aaron Rodgers' house in the video before the trade even went down. Come on, bro.
I feel you. I feel you. Obviously, guys got ego in this game. So I could see him being like feeling some type of way about it.
Of course.
But if they're going to make a run, you almost hope that he sees the optimism, he sees the upside in it when you have another weapon.
Yeah, we'll see. Because Aaron Rodgers is going to be not to the right, to the left every time. Just wait and see.
My ballsy pick this week, I'm going to go over to Indianapolis. The spread right now is -3 on the DraftKings Sportsbook app. I'm going to go Dolphins money line against the Colts. I've thought a lot about this.
Okay.
Number one, they're playing Anthony Richardson.
Oh.
I feel like Flacco's if they're going to continue to compete, I feel like it's Flacco who's got to play.
I'm with you.
But I see why they're going back to Anthony Richardson. The Dolphins, they have a lot of weapons on offense. I know Huntley's the quarterback. It's not Tua.
It's not Tua.
But I feel like he's going into his third start now. with Miami. He's going into his third start. They just had a bye week. If you watch the Huntley, Tyreek Hill connection against the Patriots when they played a couple weeks ago, like, he's obviously trying to get him the ball. He just wasn't that accurate yet.
Yeah.
And that could be his head's going. He's trying to learn this offense.
True.
It's very creative, that they do a lot of different things with motioning and everything else. I feel like he just needs a little bit to settle in, because Huntley's a guy who's been proven to come in and, like, play well. With Baltimore, he won games.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like he can do the same with Miami. I feel like the bye week came at the right time, because again, he's somebody who wasn't going off and enjoying the bye week. Huntley, when you're a quarterback, he's there, getting in. I feel like he's trying to build up, that confidence with everybody, the schematics within the scheme, play within the scheme, get guys like Tyreek the ball. I mean, they got the backfield that they have. They got Waddle. I feel like this is a prime spot. Right now, they're underdogs on the road at a place like Indianapolis, who's playing Anthony Richardson over Joe Flacco. I feel like this is a great spot for the Miami Dolphins.
What the defense look like? Are they getting some of their linebackers back? Because I know they had a couple of them out.
That's a great question, and one I can't answer.
Okay.
One I can't answer.
I'm talking about Miami.
Yeah, they do look.
Poyer's the only one that's questioned. Okay. I'm with you on that thing.
But you still got Ramsey. I mean, Calais Campbell, as old as he is, like, he's on the podium talking about it, sounding confident, sounding like the bye week came at the right time.
At the right time, especially for an older dude like
I think
himself.
Miami's in a great spot. Gambling-wise, I think they're in the right spot in the season, coming off that bye week with Huntley. Coach McDaniels even came out and said, even if Skylar Thompson got healthy, like, they're still rolling with Huntley. So they trust Huntley. Like, he had his stat line was like 17 for 31, so you can see that they trust him to throw the ball.
Yeah, they throwing the ball.
It's just timing and working the chemistry and everything else. I think they bounce back this week, and I think they get a win at Indy.
I think that's a great. I think with everything you said has convinced me that they going.
You going? You going to hit that one?
Yeah, I'm going to touch it.
You going to ride that?
Yeah, I'll ride with you. Cause,
you got money line plus 142 right now in the DraftKings Sportsbook app.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, cool. Let's go on to rapid fire. Who's got the rapid fire this week?
I got it.
Coop! Happy birthday, Coop.
It's your birthday?
It was his birthday over the weekend, October 12th. Happy birthday, Coop.
How old are you now? 21?
25.
25. Birthday spankings from Delanie? Yeah! Birthday spankings. Come up here, Coop.
Right now?
Yeah.
Coop. Hold up. This
Give some
ain't
spanking.
This ain't no Diddy nothing. Like, we ain't spanking nobody out here. Justin Bieber.
Dang, you ain't trying to give him some birthday spanking?
No, y'all already put me as Diddy out here on the damn.
Come on, man. It's a tradition. All right, go ahead,
rapid
Coop,
fire.
man. Rapid fire.
First, we got Patriots versus Jags in London. Jags are minus 5.5. Over under 42.5.
Under 42.5.
Under 42.5. Wait, they in London?
Yeah.
Jags in London
Jags
again?
the home team for London, bro.
God damn.
Next, Texans at Packers. Packers minus 3. Over under 47.5.
Pass.
Packers.
Oh, bro.
Titans Bills. Titans.
No, hang on. I'll get this pick in. Hang on,
get the
Coop.
pick.
I apologize. I know it's rapid fire, but I feel like this is a big game.
Texans are hurt, bro.
I know, back against the wall. I'll go Packers.
Yes, sir.
Packers minus 3.
I'll start this one off.
All right, Titans at Bills. Bills minus 9. Over under is 41.
Bills.
I'm with you. Bills. Bills minus 9. A lot of points, but Bills minus 9.
I'm taking Bills.
We got the Bengals minus 6.5 at the Browns. Over under 42.
Bengals.
I hate picking the favorite,
Yeah.
but I'm going to because I think the Browns are just a dumpster fire. Like, Deshaun Watson sucks. They suck. They're boring. They're no fun to watch. Their defense isn't even playing that well. Give me the Bengals minus 6.5.
Who did that?
We got a little boot in the back.
Now we got Eagles minus 3 at the Giants. Over under 43.
Give me Eagles. Or no. Give me Giants plus 3. I feel like I don't have a good feeling about the Eagles. I'm going Giants plus 3 at home.
Under 43.
And last we got Ravens minus 3.5 at the Bucks. Over under 48.5.
Shit.
Over 48.5.
That's a cop-out. You like the over? Over 48.5. I'll ride that with you. Over 48.5. God, that's a big game,
That's
bro.
a big game. I try to stay away from the 49ers, Chiefs, and the Ravens and the Broncos. I saw those games and like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. All right, yeah. Over 48.5. Thanks, Coop. Shout out, Coop. Coop.
Happy birthday, mate. You got a girlfriend or no? No. You got to get some 25 pussy. So whole different feel.
Get some 25 pussy.
You can rent a car now. Like, it's a whole different vibe, man.
You got to get him out of the house.
Oh, he don't get out?
Yeah, he's in the middle of Game of Thrones right now.
Y'all not taking him to the hill?
He is going to the hill.
Yeah, he'll be there this weekend.
Hey,
this Saturday.
hey.
It's Saturday, birthday boy Coop. He will be at the hill. Cooper Comstock. Birthday bash, the hill.
Hey,
12 p.m. local time. All right, this last segment we're going to get into is the Bet the Boys Parlay, presented by DraftKings. What's better than watching football on the weekend? Watching football on the weekend with the DraftKings Sportsbook app in your hand. Our partner, DraftKings, is hooking up all new customers who bet $5. They will instantly get $200 in bonus bets. Follow all your favorite Barstool personality picks in the Barstool betting group on the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Download the app now. New customers who use our promo code LOCKER and bet just $5 on any wager, you will get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code LOCKER, only at the DraftKings Sportsbook app. The crown is yours. Big week.
Big week.
I still don't think we've won yet.
Big week. Well,
This is all hands on deck. Everybody who is watching and listening to this episode, we will have a Bussin With The Boys parlay on the DraftKings Sportsbook app with 3 touchdown scores, and we're giving them to you right now. Look, we haven't won 1 week, but this is a week. What better week than this week? Week 7 in the NFL. Delanie, go ahead and start it off. We got to build out a 3-leg parlay. All touchdown winners.
You already know where I'm going. If I said it once, I said it twice. If you want to win, let D-Hen spin. I'm going Derrick Henry anytime TD.
Has he scored every game?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
do it.
Derrick Henry,
Yep.
like J.K. Dobbins against the
J.K.
Cardinals. J.K. Dobbins are going to run the football. J.K. Dobbins against the Cardinals.
That's a great fucking bet.
How we feel about Joe Mixon, Texans,
Joe Mixon. And the Texans is playing
the Packers.
the Packers. Yeah,
I think you go Joe Mix.
I think we go Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon,
I think
Joe
Joe
Mixon, J.K. Dobbins, and Derrick Henry.
Sounds good.
That's going to be the parlay on the DraftKings Sportsbook app, the Bussin With The Boys parlay. We need all hands on deck. We need everybody who's watching this right now. We need to go all in. We need to go all
Let's
in,
go.
sprinkle $1, sprinkle $5, sprinkle $100 on it. I think we get a win.
I
think we get it. We have to get a win. This is a must win.
We got a call-in win last week. Now we need this anytime TD win.
Shout out to boy Elliot Green. He was our
Elliot,
fan call in.
shout out.
Won. He's the first winner on this show in the history of this show.
It's coming.
Yeah, I got to break him off a piece. I told him I'd get him right. I told him, hey, you might not get it soon, but you'll get it at some point.
Merch, right?
No, I got to break him off a piece. I told him I was going to go all in with it and then give him some money.
Oh, okay.
So I got a Venmo.
I didn't say that.
I don't know if Delanie
I
did.
don't think I said that.
I think you did. Let's see.
I said I'm all in on that bet. I didn't say I was going to pay him.
He's saying yes.
I didn't say I was going to pay cuz.
I'll check the replay. Well, I just had you saying you were going to bet.
Yeah, I was going to
That's
bet.
crazy. That's crazy if you're not going to break him off a little bit.
But
We'll get to the fan call. Hey, we'll get to the fan call and
autograph.
parlay toward the end of the episode after the college football segment. That's the NFL portion. Once we come back from our break, we will be talking college football and the Huskers are 6.5-point underdogs, probably because I won't be in attendance. But we'll be talking about those games when we come back.